Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your July 2022 reading. We're going to take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Virgo. Venus, if you have Virgo in Venus, we're going to look at love at the end of this reading. And we're going to add in a bonus card to look beyond wherever you are at this moment. So I've already pre-shuffled the deck and laid some cards out for you, and this is going to be filled with multiple messages so that we can touch into the life of everyone that looks at this video. So we're starting off July with the card of, there you go, the Ace of Swords. Beautiful, beautiful energy, a new beginning, because you've seen something around you that has really woken you up to reality. Now, this can be in any area of your life. It can be your life entirely, all of your life incomplete. But this is saying that you have a beautiful new beginning where you can be your true self. You don't have to hide it. You don't have to worry about not being able to see or detect any type of falseness around you. Now, in the second week, and this is an offer coming in for some of you, and we'll go in detail. I'm going to bring in a lot of detail for you. There is an opportunity coming in with this card. We have the Four of Cups, where some of you may have been sitting there waiting, wondering, even trying to manifest a new beginning. And that's exactly what's coming in for you, is this new beginning. So you're being guided to say, job well done, because this takes a lot of work to do. Now, equally, you could be dealing with somebody who is sitting in a little bit of a stuck place. It may have been you or someone around you where they were focused in a different direction. They didn't hear you, they didn't see you, they didn't feel the love coming from you. Even if this is for a career, if you were loving your job, they may not have been listening to you. Having an open heart is what allows us to capture all of the beautiful things that come in life. So you might be dealing with somebody who has a very difficult time focusing their energy and their attention, and you're really going to see that in the second week. Now, there we go. Beautiful. A second ace for you. That's the Ace of Cups. And that Ace of Cups is saying you've got your eyes wide open. Your heart is open. You are feeling a sense of freedom with these two aces where you know without a doubt. Okay, you don't even have to see it. It is absolute faith that something amazing is getting ready to take place. Whether this is it's in any area of your life. Now, in the fourth week, we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is a great individual who has much wisdom with them. You see, this is the type of person who has been through so many different things in life, and they know exactly what to do, and they come from this inner alignment where they know if it's going to work and they know if it's not. There is a challenge to this aspect as well, and this Emperor may very well be who you're looking at in the second week. The Emperor can also be very stuck and very stubborn, focused in one area and not able to really open up and expand. Now, as you look at these cards, you see these amazing two aces here. One Ace of Swords, which represents that divine masculine side of you, which is the logical part of you, and the Ace of Cups, which is the divine feminine, wrapping into the emotions inside of your thinking. So your thinking is going to be coming to a blended energy in the month of July. I almost said January. No, some of you may have done this in January. That's why I said, don't worry, I've got beyond cards. So this is opportunities coming in that are going to be really, really very, very beneficial for you. Let's take a look at some other energies and look at more detail as we go along. Now we have the Eight of Cups, and some of you are walking away from a situation because you did see the truth. That clarity that you needed, it came through, and you're going to go forward. You're going to go look for a new job. You're going to look for a new person. Whatever it is, you need emotional satisfaction. If you're dealing with an Emperor kind of energy over here, where we were talking about this person might be this one, you're walking toward something that is better for you, and you are literally working on manifesting this. That means you're staying in a high vibration. You're trying to see beyond what's going on. It doesn't mean that you're doing magic and spells, but you are walking towards something or someone new. Now we have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is a wonderful person It's a wonderful opportunity. If this is a job situation, Virgo, you're actually going to leave an organization that wasn't focused and they weren't clear in their communication. They may have been dictating one way and then actually doing it in a different way, creating a lot of turmoil in the office overall in general, but definitely when it comes to you, Virgo. The King of Cups is an amazing corporation to work for. This is a small to mid-sized company that really cares about the people. They want their people to be happy. They want their people to be satisfied. The difference is this Ace of Swords, whatever you saw underneath, whatever you're walking away from, or whomever you're walking away from, they had more benefits to give you than the King of Cups. But it's still an abundant card. You still have abundance coming in. So it's going to be a really unique and beautiful opportunity for some of you. Now, some of you, this is an absolute person. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual. You may also be dealing with an Aries somewhere in your life. Whatever this is, this person is filled with love, joy, and laughter. They know how to be romantic, and they really want to open their heart up to you and give you everything they've got. So we're going to look at that detail in the end. At the romance, we'll bring it in throughout. Now we have the Two of Cups, and this is creating a beautiful partnership, and that's what I'm saying. This opportunity that you're going to go get is filled with abundance. Abundance means you have everything you need and you're very, very happy. You're emotionally satisfied and you are emotionally attached to whatever is going on to you, with you. The Two of Cups, creating a partnership with a new company, with a new organization, because that's what you're walking toward. So as you keep moving forward the second half of July, you're going to see something, an opportunity that looks like it fits, and you are going to want this very, very much. Now we have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is saying that this is happy, fond memories of the past. So you are dealing with soul connections. You are dealing with destined events that are meant for you to happen. Some of you are going through that 3-year cycle. You're going through a 10-year cycle. And you're getting ready to move into a completion form. And it's really going to feel great in the month of July. In this month, you're going to start new things that's going to rise your vibration higher. And that's part of the manifesting in itself. So it's very, very beautiful energies getting ready to come through for a lot of you. Now, some of you are dealing with a person who's very stuck and stubborn in the past. They hold on to the past as they look at life today. And life today is very different than the past, or it is at this moment. So this individual might hold on a little bit too tight, and they could very well be your partner, one of those zodiac signs I had mentioned, or any zodiac sign. There is love there because we do have cups all over the board. You're emotionally attached, you're ready for love, and this is going to be really great for some of you. However, with this emperor, and the emperor, not the King of Cups, excuse me, we have somebody who's sitting underneath a tree and not really taking action, okay? So in that first week, you're going to see the clarity. You're going to see what's going on. I don't feel that your person, whoever this emperor means to you, whether it's a business or a person, that they are really focused on making sure that it's in benefit for you and them, where it's an ebb and flow type of a situation. Although we have positive cards, we also have some of that lingering energy that you've been going through. The low vibrations are kind of sticking on the back side of these cards, so to speak, right? As you move forward, you're going to feel this effect. Creating a new partnership is an amazing thing for you to do, and it will be very, very profitable for you to do this when it comes to work. When it comes to a relationship, you want to make sure that you are looking at the person with truth and clarity. So the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, you have to, in your own self, be centered and grounded for no matter what is coming your way, so that you can make the right choice for you. This is very, very positive energy that's going to take place, and actually almost every zodiac sign is going to feel some type of positive flow in the month of July. I'm completely changing my format, you guys, so let me know you like this. I'll continue with these messages in just a moment. But part of this completion has to do with the 3-year cycle for me. So going back to it, going backwards and looking at what I didn't do, what I changed, things like this is what is going to help you in your own life as well, just like it's going to help me in mine. It's pulling some of that load off of you and moving forward and just following the lit up path in the middle of the night, following your dreams so that you can make this a reality. Please check your moon and rising and also your Venus sign when it comes to love. Now let's take a look at some of the adversities that you might be dealing with over the month of July. We have the 5 of Cups, and there again we have a lot of cups for you guys in the month of July. There's a lot of love going on here. So this is healing and transforming your own energy where you were feeling neglected, you were feeling a lack of love when it comes to life overall in general. And now that you've awoken to so much into your own journey, you can see that that's not really the truth. That is how you felt, but it isn't really the truth. And you'll be able to see the people around you because you have 3 people around you that are very important individuals. Some of you, it could be 2, but I'm seeing 3. Whether they are co-workers, family, a romance, it doesn't matter. These are 3 people that you were not invisible to these people. But you may have felt this way by one individual that you had to see the truth clearly. Somebody may have been very, very deceptive, and you're getting to see the whole picture in the month of July. So that first week is really opening your eyes up to the truth about you. You are valuable. You don't have anything to feel guilty over. Now we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is saying, yes, use your intuition like only you, Virgo, know how to do. You're highly intuitive. You guys just know things, right? You're very comparable to me. You're comparable to Libra and to Aquarius and Pisces. So I see Virgos fall under that same category. This is you getting a reading like from me, from someone else, to gain clarity so that you go in the right direction for you, because this is leading to a life and soul purpose by September. If you don't have it yet and you don't know what direction you're going in, what that actually means, you're going to have a full illumination at the end of August rolling right into September. So use your inner tuition, your inner self, your wisdom, and your intuition. You already know what the truth is. You already know there's no guilt needed in this situation because you were feeling with that 8 of Cups, half up, half down, you weren't satisfied in this situation. Now we have the Prince of Cups as the next card. Look at this, you got tons of cups, right? So the Prince of Cups is that offer coming in, and it's going to be beautiful. It's confirming again that it's going to be an abundant type of a situation. A lot of emotions are going to be triggered inside of you because some of you have someone you love returning. This isn't somebody who left you and hurt you and stabbed you in the back. This is somebody who I feel is in that between, it may be a child to you. You might be their parent or grandparent, grandchild. This is somebody that you love where I feel the 2 of you have been separated for 1-2 years, and it may have happened for just out of the blue. It may have happened because somebody was being too stubborn in the situation and acting bratty, bringing in that juvenile, that 6 of Cups, that juvenile type of an attitude regardless of the age that they were. They're coming in and they're going to apologize to you. For those of you who that is family, it is going to be a lovely reunion. But again, you see, they made you feel neglected. So use your intuition when it comes to whoever this person is. It may be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It can be any zodiac sign. Now, as we go further, we have the 10 of Swords, and that's what I'm talking about. You got hurt. Okay. Some of you got hurt by the Emperor type energy, somebody who is very stuck and stubborn, a little bit selfish and a little bit greedy, and they didn't want to make things change. I also feel for some of you, you were dealing with somebody who was a bit shady and they didn't tell the truth. They may have altered the truth just enough so that it made it look one direction, possibly even playing the victim role themselves. But whoever this person is, you're gonna see the truth about them. And I feel for a lot of you, this is really gonna kind of be disillusioning, okay, because you did not expect this. You didn't expect this. So you may have been apart from them for 1 to 2 years, and for others of you, this is somebody who drove a wedge between you and another person, and that person, the truth is going to be seen by them. The Ten of Swords is a lot to endure, and the Ten of Swords comes right before the Ace of Swords. So it is a final completion, and these are your adversities, so you want to make sure you do not go backwards and feel that pain that held you in a restricted pattern for so long, or a repetitive cycle. The Ten of Swords is saying this is a repeat type situation where it may have happened more than once, or by a multitude of different people, or just by one person. But trick you no more. Absolutely not. You are changing things up. So let's pull a little bit more detail as we go forward. We have the Four of Wands. So this is about family. This is about friends. A lot of you, this has everything to do more so with a family. Now, family can be our soul family. It can be our work environment, our work family, and it can be our own family as well. Whatever this is you rebuilding your own inner foundation. So you will overcome that guilt and any feeling of like I'm being selfish. That no, you're not going to do that, Virgos. You're going to say, this is my time to shine. This is my time to move forward, and you are going to do this. So use your intuition, because we have the Queen of Cups. Again, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual, and it may not necessarily be that, but it is somebody who portrays themselves filled with love, but yet there was something deceptive, especially if it is a family dynamic, okay? Especially where you may have been tricked by a mother, a child, a sibling, a family member, where there was something there, and it is part of the family itself, a relationship itself. Now, I don't feel this is romance, absolutely not. I feel this is more family dynamic, a friend maybe, perhaps, and it could possibly be a co-worker. But this Queen of Cups is coming in and saying that they want to express their love. They may come in with a really big, I'm sorry for some of you, but use your intuition to know if they have grown. As you grow, people around you grow, and this separation may have allowed them to see their wrongdoing. But the point is it's right over the High Priestess, which is saying use your intuition, use your emotions and your logic, and get in that center place of grounding so that you know exactly what you should do. Now we have the next cup as the Ace of Cups, and it's right above the Ace of Cups on the bottom. So the overall energy for the month is really fantastic. It's restabilizing your foundation. Some of you are going to move to a new home, and I say move, I mean move. The majority of you, I feel, are going to revamp your home. You're going to remodel it. You're going to go through, you're going to make a little barbecue area. You're going to make it perfect just for you, like only the Virgo individual can do, because you guys are meticulous when it comes to what you like, as long as you understand what it is you like. And you will have that center grounding. So if there was something you were going to do to your home and you weren't sure what it was, you didn't know, I want to do it, well, I don't know if I want this, I don't know, all of that's going to be cleared up. You're going to know exactly. You're going to walk in the store and go, this, hire the right person, whatever you need to make this happen. So when it comes to this relationship, and I feel it's more about relationship than it is a job, okay? And it could be a job, all right? Whatever you were emotionally attached to is going to change. You're going to feel more secure and more safe in this dynamic than you ever did before, because the self-love that you have, you've turned into this beautiful Queen of Cups yourself. You've opened up and you're ready to allow beautiful emotional attachments to come through, and with that comes the truth and clarity, so that you never go back to the Ten of Swords again. Now the last card is the Hangman, and I'm going to pull other cards, but when it comes to detail, it's saying take a step back and really observe this situation. The dynamics may have been out of whack. Like I said, I believe it was 1 to 2 years is what I'm seeing, 1 to 2 years, where there was some type of falseness. Some of you, it could have been 7 to 10 years. Somebody, I feel, lied and they betrayed you. And somehow you felt guilty over this, or you are going to feel that in the beginning of July when the truth comes out, where you may have been neglecting somebody. Like I said, I feel like there was a wedge shoved between you and another individual. So take a step back and look at this situation, because that Ten of Swords is painful situations, repetitive cycles, numerous lies, whatever it took to really kind of tug at Virgo's heartstrings. And you were emotionally attached. So it really drove a wedge between you and whoever this other individual was. So this is incredible, amazing information coming, where July is going to be a heightened time for you guys, and it's going to feel really good. Abundance, clarity, huge growth in every area of your life. Career, you're going to have everything you need, and you're going to feel, like I said, more grounded than you ever were before. Now, for those of you who are already beyond this, you've already gone beyond, we're going to pull a card for that. I'm going to describe that, and then we'll look at love in the end here. So the card that we have is mixed signals, and that's what I mean. The two of you may have had mixed signals when it comes to communication, when it comes to the dynamics of whatever was taking place in this situation. For some of you, it absolutely was a career where I feel that there was somebody betraying you behind the scene. They took your kudos from you, right? Like they took the promotion. They claimed it was theirs and not yours, and they got all the reward, giving you mixed signals that everything was okay. The majority of you, I do feel this is more along the same storyline as I just said, but this is in the family dynamic, where this mixed signal really created an illusion in your life, and that was hard to take. So the guilt and shame is normal. However, you're going to get over it. So if you've already been dealing with that type of energy, you're going to move right past it. If you're feeling the energy today, just know that through the month of July, as long as you continue to work on you, you are manifesting, Virgo. You're creating something that has value to it in you and in the life around you. So take a big look backwards and make sure that you can see the truth and you are fully awakened to everything that's going on, particularly around a family member that may have been a little deceptive. Okay, a lot deceptive. So let's take a look at your your romance, okay, for married and couples and then singles. Please thumbs up this video. This is part of the new format that I'm bringing out for you guys, where I'll be doing these on a regular basis. Now, when it comes to love, we have the card of very soon. So some of you are getting ready to move into this relationship. If you are in a relationship right now, you're going to move it into a new level. You're going to focus on creating something different, because you may have been dealing with the emperor type energy, you know, where they were stuck, they were stubborn, they were the bratty ones, and you could see beyond that. And of course, it can be vice versa. And this may be somebody around you, not even your own relationship. Whoever this was that was feeling that way, you may have been working at trying to change the dynamics of the relationship. We have the King and Queen of Cups. So this is a partnership where the two people normally are on the same page, a soul connection, a divinely guided relationship that is really an amazing relationship, but it doesn't mean that it does not come without challenges and struggles. It comes with all the challenges and struggles that each individual person has. Very soon, the two of you are going to reconnect again, those of you in this relationship. And again, remember, it is surrounded by love. The mixed signals they were giving, they were completely that. They were mixed signals. They were coming from logic on one day and emotions on the next day, and they couldn't get it in the center. In the month of July, the two of you both are going to be in this place where you're going to be in the center within. And that means you're both going to use discernment. So this is that magical moment of rekindling your relationship. But this time it's going to move in a really positive forward direction. Now, for those of you who are single, you have somebody coming in. This somebody's going to remind you of happy, fond memories in your life, not necessarily with them or with anyone else, but it's like just bringing back the inner child within you where you feel delighted again, giggling, laughing, thinking about them all the time, wanting to know, what are you doing now? What are you doing now? And, all the things we do when we start falling in love. This is going to help you open up your heart, and this may very well be the person you're going to fall deeply and madly in love with. One thing is for certain, it is a soul connection. You're going to feel like you've known them forever, and they are going to trigger you to a place of opening your heart. And that is the main reason why soul connections come together. And I feel for this group of you, this is going to be a relationship that's going to be a wonderful, wonderful experience for you, where it's going to be filled with romance, it's going to have clarity, it's going to have truth. You're going to be able to trust this person as you decide if you want to have a relationship with them in the future. So have an amazing July. Thank you for watching. Much love.